Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Claire. If you're new here, this is me, Claire's Crafty Corner. Massive thank you for 60,000 subscribers, even though I think around 58,000 of you don't watch. But still, I'm very grateful for the 60,000. We can all see the view figures. So yeah, I'm still looking to find where the rest of you are. But I am still humble and eternally grateful for the numbers that I do have. A few thank yous really. I started my YouTube journey 4.5 years ago, just before I turned 40. Or it's just after I turned 40. Yeah, just after I turned 40. I needed something else to do. I figured there has to be something else. There has to be something else I can put my mind to, and something I can enjoy. So yeah, I started my YouTube channel. It was nearly 4.5 years ago now. And so a massive shout out first and foremost to Mara, one of our amazing friends. I've known her many years. When I first started my YouTube channel, I put it out on my Facebook that I was gonna do this, and I asked everyone to give me some channel name ideas, and Mara is the one that chose Claire's Crafty Corner. I really loved it because it didn't pigeonhole me. It didn't just put me into one niche, even though I'm very much nichey now. But at the time, I really wanted to explore home decor and upcycling and all different crafts and lots of different things at the time, and Claire's Crafty Corner just fit so perfectly. So massive shout out to Mara, who is an incredible artist in her own right. And then about a year later, she created my sticker. She designed my logo, something I never thought about at the time. But then when I realized everyone had kind of like really professional looking logos and logos that made them stand out, Mara actually designed that for me as well. Sorry, my hair's a little bit fly away. So yeah, Mara has really helped me along the way. So huge thank you to you. I'm not sure if she'll be watching this, but that is her name, Mara. And another shout out goes to Daniel Cooper, who has created my latest intro. So at the beginning of my videos, you'll see this little computer generated digital thing. That's an intro. You can tell how professional I am at all of this tech. Daniel created that for me going into 2022. I had one before created by a man called Scott, who came over to my Patron for around about a month, and he created my very first intro. So thanks again to Scott. I'm not sure he's still around. I think he got very busy with university and he went into digital design and things like that. But now is Daniel's intro that I use. So massive shout out to you as well. And the third shout out is, well, third and fourth really, patrons. My patrons are absolutely incredible. Now, I set up Patreon, I want to say about 8-9 months ago, might be longer. I think since quitting my job, everything's become a bit of a blur. And really, it was Wendy from Toompish Crafts, who is a YouTuber here on YouTube, believe it or not. She persuaded me to set up my Patreon. Now, I was nervous about setting up Patreon. I didn't want people to think I was just asking for money and a second kind of income. And when I realized how much work went into Patreon, how much engagement was needed for Patreon, I felt a lot better about setting it up. I felt like, you know, as long as I have to work for it, then I'm happy to set it up. I didn't want people to just think I was giving them a link to send me money. Do you know what I mean? It's not my cup of tea. So Wendy persuaded me, and it took a while. It took a couple of weeks for me to set it up. And as soon as I set it up and I sent it over to Wendy and I said, can you please look at this? Wendy's a patron for other people. So she was the only one I knew that knew what it was meant to look like, knew what it was meant to entail and contain. So I sent it over to her and I just said, can you please read through this, check it out for me? And instead of reading through it and feeding back to me, she signed up. Yeah, she knows. She knows. She signed up. So I messaged her and I was like, what did you do? You forced me to launch it. I wasn't ready to launch at that point, but I was ready. I was just scared. I was scared. And so, yeah, Wendy forced my hand in the most positive way to launch my Patreon. And I now have nearly 50 patrons, which is insane to me. That is one thing I truly never expected. I know with YouTube, the more work you put in, the more you grow. But I just didn't think it is imposter syndrome. I'm a lot better now. I don't have the imposter syndrome as much as I used to. But you don't expect people to want to know more or be more involved and be more involved with you in that way and support you in that way. So the fact that I nearly have 50 is absolutely, it's insane to me. Eternally grateful. The pledges that my patrons give me each month really do help me so much, and it goes towards equipment, it goes towards things I need for continuing on with my YouTube journey. So those of you that have been with me for a while, you'll know that I quit my secure full-time job last July. I was working in education, 15 years in the job. It was absolutely one of the best jobs I've ever had. I was working in the field of autism, something I was really passionate about. Loved it. And then, of course, the pandemic happened, COVID happened, and we were working from home for the best part of 2 years. And then there was all this talk about going back. And I knew at that point I could not go back. Much like a lot of us couldn't go back. So I really had to sit down and do the maths and work out, and I chose the poor life. I took a major risk, and I knew that as long as I could pay half of everything, half the bills, half the mortgage, then I'd be happy. I knew I'd be happier. And it also made sure that I could not only just put 2 videos out a week, I could then extend it to 3 videos a week, which would of course bump up my income. So it was a huge risk, and I think Patreon and my patrons take a lot of that pressure off, because that is a secured kind of income. I know times are getting harder as well. Times are getting harder for everyone. So I again, I wouldn't be surprised if some patrons couldn't stay, and I would never worry about that or feel, I wouldn't want anyone to feel obligated to stay with me on Patreon. But for the time being, I'm super grateful for that. So they are all my shout outs. So Mara, Daniel and Wendy, and my patrons who keep me going. And my last shout out is to absolutely every single one of you that are with me week in, week out. You know who you are. Every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday I upload a video, and mostly they're on live chat. They're a live chat premiere, and it's the same group of friends and the most incredibly supportive group that I've honestly, I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you guys. You are literally there every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and it means so much to me that every time I do a live chat, I meet you guys there, and I love it. I love chatting. We mostly chat about food, cannot lie. Highly motivated by food. You might already know this about me, but massive thank you to you guys as well. Honestly, I appreciate you all so much. So really, this is my way of giving back. This is my 60,000 subscriber giveaway, and you know, I'm gonna really run it in the sense that I'm gonna be giving away something I've made this time. I didn't contact any companies like I did with my 55,000, and that was fun. That was amazing. I had the support from some incredible companies. This time around, I'm just giving away something that is handmade by me, and then you also have an option of getting your item laser engraved by Moray Lothian Woodworks up in Scotland. I spoke to him, and he's been doing a lot of laser work on Jesmonite, and I thought, well, if I make something, is there a chance he could maybe laser something on there for the winner if the winner wants something lasered? At this stage, I don't really know how many winners there are going to be. For my 55,000, I made 5 winners, but then one didn't come forward, and it kind of got messy. I ended up having to do an Instagram giveaway, and I'm not very good with tech. So the most important thing is, if you enter this giveaway, you really need to have your notification bell turned on for the announcement date, because then you have 3 days to claim it. You have 3 days to claim your prize. And even if your notification bell doesn't go off, I would definitely recommend setting an alarm on your phone just to say today's the giveaway announcement, you know, so that kind of reminds you as well to come and check out the video. The other thing to mention is the last time I did a giveaway, my 55,000 subscriber giveaway, some of you will remember, I had a spam bot on my giveaway, because I announced it as a giveaway, because it was out there as a giveaway. Of course, my channel got kind of like bombarded. The video got bombarded by a spam bot, and even though I said in the video I'll announce the winner in 2 weeks, the very next day you were all getting messages that you'd won. There was, yeah, it was a bot, it was a spam thing, and it just came on and told loads of you, and I was so mad about it. I was so upset about it because there was nothing I could do. I was getting all of these messages saying, I've just tried calling you, you're not answering. And I was like, calling me? How are you calling me? You haven't got my number. What do you mean calling me? And I got so confused. And then I realized I'd gone onto the video and there was so many messages under all of your messages. Congratulations, you have won the giveaway. Please call me on this WhatsApp number. So I just need to warn you guys, please don't do that. Please ignore. If anything comes up on this one, the only time you will win, the only time I will announce the winner, and the only way to find out if you've won is on the date and time specified by me in the description box. The video will go out as it is right now, like this is coming out. The video will be out and up on my channel, and that is where I will announce the names. And the only way you can claim your prize is if you are that person. And if I need to ask for ID, I will do. I had to ask for ID on the last one because one of my subscribers, weirdly, and she was a subscriber, which was very strange to me, she tried to claim a prize that she hadn't won. So all of these little things make it a little bit trickier for me. And that's never happened before. And I did ask her about it, and I just said, why would you do that? Your name wasn't called. But I haven't heard from her since. So she'd probably only just subscribed for that video. So there's all these little bits that go in to running a giveaway that make me worry. They make me worry because I'm like, if anyone did anything or contacted a WhatsApp number and then got like hacked in some way, that would really upset me. So please make sure the only way you will know if you've won is if you see it on my channel. All of the details for the giveaway are in the description box below. Other than that, this is not in any way associated with YouTube. This is all me. And yeah, the first thing you need to do is have watched the video, of course. You need to be a subscriber. You need to have your bell turned on for when the notifications come out. It will be a handmade gift by me. I don't know how many winners yet. I will decide that on the day. And read the description box. Also, don't forget to give this video a like. And I appreciate you all massively. And honestly, the next giveaway is going to be at 70,000. I've decided to space them out a bit because 55 came around quite quick. And yeah, I'm just saying thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you massively. So my tea is getting cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Love that song. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video, which is on Monday, and it will be these beauties. Oh my gosh, that sun is taking over this morning. Right, see you then.